until the Kwamba so na abafa ubetu ampina wa declare support the ama Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia. Aya kika kwa upesa o kan bibi wa WhatsApp platform so any Facebook ama Kennedy hun say wo ye bibi ama no na o de kakra to mu ama o de adidi eno ni ma adidi e ba ye odene adidi e ba ye odene pa nti no wo ye bi kwa aba no eduru ampisi abato na wo kan me amemetie abon na ye ba ye no me na me ye hu adwuma abon na wo bono region no eduru say ye kwa polling station abon na me na me ye hu adwuma nti wa wo te WhatsApp platform so aso kope MPP atunu ebeduru na adin nim because won to be me say won to be when samu pass abon ni nso aba no won to be because me nya sore ne me nya ti free ne ye mfa homa ntwem akire edese me kwa koduru ba bia se me katre car no me ye apostle ko Joseph me car break nim nti car ne kwa me de me nsa car no mu ana car na nkasa gina me nye break ntum
7MTV New Vision.
Yes, yenye adwuma enye ewo man mu na so ye wo man mu abra na NPP amanyoko etia bem wo mo begugu amanfo adwuma abra na yesu se adwuma ni ho no wo mo san baaye no wo mo begu amanfo adwuma be kai GN Bank a pakwesi indum e de baaye no wo mo ebegu no se abra na kane mapeni na na adodan kwakufado na owo abem na mekai pa campaign apapei eye ma NPP fo e ma ye to abama wom na hwekwan a wom fa so editua ne ka me no e ka sei ne branches ahodo na se Chinese fo ene ese wom agege a wom de ye wom adwuma abram mebunu e wom mema wom enya adwuma nye wom aye pam wom kote na fie ebi mu kasa na wom nsu wom nya adwuma nye ebi mu twi truck ena wom dididie e ba ne sei na so abro mampeni John Dramani Mahama afie de no esi egwem no papa akusindum edina roposem ekodan no na enne yate ho asende.
Not looking as bad in real life as the photographs make you look out to be. There's one where you have your hands like this and it's like the world has come to an end. In this case, I have said before that banks like yours, GN Bank and UT Bank and all the other banks that were closed, were indigenous banks that were dealing mostly with small and medium enterprises. And everybody knows that in the banking sector, that is the risky end of the market. And so definitely if there's going to be problems with liquidity, it's going to come from that group. And so I believe government should have handled it differently. If we had continued in government, this would not have happened. I mean, we must look at the social impact too, throwing out about 10,000 banking sector professionals. Some of them are bakers today, others are Uber drivers and all that. After all the training and education they got. I mean, there are best practices that anybody could look at. I remember the Bank of Scotland or something during the financial crisis was about to collapse with massive consequences for the British economy. And so what did Britain do? They took equity in the bank, liquefied the bank, and the bank, returned to profitability in a short while and took the equity back, paid off the loans. We could have handled it that way. And in any case, who says that all banks require a certain capital reserve? And that's why we are talking about a tiered banking system, because banks exist for different purposes. They have different objectives and they cater to different segments of the market. Not every bank needs to be a Class A bank with capital reserves of 400 million cedis. There are small banks like, Wells Women Banking and all those, and other banks that cater for specific segments of the market, and they don't need 400 million cedis capital because they're giving small loans like 1,000 cedis, 5,000 cedis, 2,000 cedis. They're not lending to the Unilevers of this world. And so I do think that government was hasty in what it did. If you look at the criteria that was used, I mean, it didn't fit. It was not a one-size-fits-all. I mean, it was just like different rules for different folks. And so, yes, like you said, a lot of these banks had also financed government suppliers and contractors, and government owed them, and they owed the banks. And so even if you did an offset of what was owed, then probably the liquidity issue would have been resolved. But government says, no, our contract with those people has nothing to do with you. We are dealing with you as banks. And so it's your business to recover that money. But how would they recover that money if you don't pay the contractors to pay them? And so I do think that it was hasty, and it's affected indigenous capital in the financial and banking sector. And we have pledged that we would work to restore, the capital of indigenous businesses in the financial sector. And so we are advocating an independent review of the processes that went into the banking sector clean out. And where we believe these were unjustifiable, look at the restoration of the licenses of these banks. The details are being worked out by our manifesto committee. He talked about an equity fund and all that. And so those are all things that we would look at. It's a pity. I go around the country and I see those your micro little brick and tile GN banks, and they are firmly shut with padlocks. And I mean, there's no financial service to the community anymore after the closure of those little mini banks. And one would like to see them come back, because we are looking to bring as many people into the formal sector as possible, and financial services are the best way to capture, those people. And so we'll be happy to look at the petition, but like I said, I think we are speaking on the same wavelength. I know that there are some legal issues too outstanding, but it's something that we would be looking at before we come into office. And if by the grace of the votes of the Ghanaian people and by the grace of God we do come into office, you can expect that you will all get a sympathetic hearing, in trying to unravel, what has unfortunately happened. So thanks again for presenting the petition, and I wish you well. You're not looking as bad in real life as the photographs make you look out to be. There's one where you have your hands like this, and it's like the world has come to an end. But thank you very much. Thanks for the honor.
Kane Managing Director, Edma JN Bank, Ora Isa Adams, ono cry so aba abe confirm me say ampa licenses no it has been resolved. Enche de ni manimu ya ye hwe nim say na JN Bank asanso enya ne gina bia pa esi na mbebu na wom etwadwa to say wom enye dwuma no wom susu enye dwuma aye ama wom nsa akọ ano na te say un say video e ko hwe o mampani John Dramani Mahama edru baby na akoya asresem say mitumi so video bi pictures ni bi say na we sumwa no asiwiase no abehweye ama wa enlesa na so yegidi say kakra bibia ebeye ede ama oman Ghana yehwe NPP parliamentary prime minister ne emunsem eko ene na watwe wiye nsem pi ene course so prophet Owusu Bempah akeka nsem bi ede afa NPP parliamentary prime minister no ho kire say last year election e course no Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na omude ne gina ye na so hwese na voting no ekoma NPP amanyoko no wom sanso ede ni ebegina biem wom ankasa wom susu nhwe last year eko say mo sanso de neighbor na o kirem a na o kirem de a anka be ya honorable Kenny Japan ono na wom fa ne gina
40 kra we nya wo say lack and ama santofo antoaba lack and ama regions ahodo aka antoaba ma MPP lack and ama MPP fon po bebra ankotoaba susu ye adwumo nya metumi ye adwuma say lack lack.
Now, it's not about luck. Are you saying it was just luck out of a matter of chance?
What do you mamun take care of serious? Mamun take care of serious.
You don't. Please take the prophet seriously. Don't think prophecies are based on luck. They are things of chance. Now, NPP, listen to your prophetic word.
NPP. Mistake you
see, the mistake.
Most are towards the same mistake. Opposition.
Now, the mistake you did some time ago, you are still committing the same mistake. And if you are not careful, you remain in opposition.
For a long time. Choice.
If you decide to choose a leader who is not God's choice, and you force the person on the party, you will lose in the coming election, and it's going to be worse than 2024. Now, this is what will bring the insults. People would insult me. But if you insult me, don't
Hey, asofwe. Prophet Owusu Bempah say baby ada na akotono no. Ono amitimu so ofele Kennedy Japan o pepapa na sem. E na Kennedy ankasa no obi a dodo na aka ne ho nsempa. Aso obi o ya adoye. Nti obi a pe na asem. Na ada nti na Owusu Bempah onim say last year no ba mia enkoye ma na wanka na okan na wo mantie. E say NPP before they say o mo ya ashodemfu. No mpe no mbe. E bi okan na wo mantie. Because bo mia ba wa sorry. Oh no be kasaye. E ma obom pan ma no. Ana ne refi yen kai kan ho yi. Ba me akọ honom ekoye campaign.
Pacho Montanasi. Me papa Apostle Dr. Isaac Owusu Bempah, General Overseer, Glorious Word, Power Ministries International. The pastoral board, any church elders, Thai congregation, Impenyum Fua, Omodimi Baha, Ene Eye Da Sronko, Yenyina Yenim, Christosumu, Dayi Se Eye Da Sronko. Na me say enedie nyame adom meba me papa na sorry na mabesom enemu nyina me pese me gina hana madana se wasomi mu pa papa somi mu sa na yenko me da se nyame nshirao
Bempah man.
7MTV.
Say a prayer for His Excellency and the men
But
working with
your
him.
best advice. But
we are going to plead with His Excellency to walk forward with all humility. With all humility. The first thing I'm going to pray for let's give him a seat. Let your hand be stretched toward him. The first thing I'm going to ask for the Lord from the Lord, I am assigning one angel called Raphael to walk with him.
Yegusua ejina NPP parliamentary prime minister no eso honorable Ken Japan makikan sem ye ochire say there's a party no ebinu pese wo mo fa bo wo mo boso na so ono any Ken yes get connected ono any Ken group no wo mo fe no fidi agroso na nsɛm na ɔkeka no ɔka esi hwan so yɛntie ne nsɛm ne mmra.
Let them know who started NPP USA. And this time, we are not power. Yes. I will not allow any individual to take NPP as his personal property. It will happen. Whether here or Ghana, no individual can take NPP as his personal property. People have died for NPP. People were killed. People lost their property. They lost everything they had. Where were they? Where were they? And today, they have the guts to call people and threaten them. Let them dare and threaten them. It will never happen. We want free and fair elections. Nobody can intimidate anyone. Even when they were in power, they could not intimidate me, and not today. It won't happen. For the sake of unity, I have swallowed my pride. I have swallowed my pride for the sake of unity. They shouldn't take me for granted. Exactly. It won't happen. We all have a voice. We speak like men. So if you are here and you are chapter chairman, people.
Honorable Nsemia Okike ekosi abronya nsema obekaye eso. Abronya chese okoba ene nyina ne nim se oba no adwobre o. Safi kra ne ye kenyan no kra chese o ye ne na esinka ne no oye no. Nsema Okike fa ken ho no. Ene ne so Owusu Bempah yes party members na se wo mo enye ni free NPP amanyoko no nsema obekeka fa NDC ho ne ade. Abronya no nzijayo.
Canada Japan ne campaign team say NPP ni right to say yebeka NDC asem ba yemfa NPP mamo monko NDC honorable Canada Japan mon kantra ne say NDC presidential primaries no ebeba so 2027 on kind no nkwadwane omo no monko say elections no mon kantra honorable Canada Japan say me say NDC presidential primaries no ebeba so 2027 enti on kind eduru wa onko peke from no monko say election no na NPP mu de wontimi mama ye NPP presidential candidate and aspirant na wonu team ababe ka kire say ye ni any right to talk about NDC sa to me ye pamam ye demonstration wie ye no enne so Owusu Bempah one mere NPP ho na oti NDP na ye kofa na de netina Ghana gas ma waye ye say taman na Ghana wo persikafo a oka ho bie NPP ba ban mu no misa prot border enne mo misa no ba bia na da no na oni prot NPP 2017 na eno so Owusu high one bedroom e wa kra no wadam one bedroom na high o enai ono ade ne ho e wo wadan e wo Kumasi won kran e wo bi wa America e ya NPP na na o si NPP ngunu ane oni honorable Canada Japan nam e kan semtia NPP no NPP aye o mu demonstration ye mfra wo say eno so Owusu Bempah be join because ye kuo na ba power no won ka ho bi en contemporary tro ana didi mo kwade Ghana Gas Communication Director no ana mo de bo mo great mo de ye mo kat wo ho ena onya obi asema na wo asema ho akontabuo ye dai e wo ho na po amabo mo ne NDC fu abo any team na wo mo ne Canada Japan campaign team any Canada Japan na ankasa mo ye madwen say e ye pa mo akwakode wo NDC fu ho say mo ma NPP fu NPP amanyoko no ho ntona akra oso ma ne ma me na de e se mo hu se nsosia so de empa ne sebe ne to dawo yeah, kwa demonstration here. Owusu Bempah say MPP ye ni right say ye beka NDC asem. Oni Canada Japan so nanam Canada Japan na asoma Owusu Bempah so onko condemn demonstration na MPP for ye no.
A plus mashebedwini ono so de na no ato nsemi mu bi o che say abronye gina nchen obada be awo be chere say bunu region honom na bunu region pe na wo hye o woman edo aya chi won begu ho bebre hwen sama ka witela be kafa wom ho bunu region na wenya ho post na wodia hwe sudu post bunu region ho neja NPP fo e ma wo mo hwe party no na obada be abeka ken ho asem and A plus is say abronye sume.
Big party to opposition. Shut up and let's see if we have say young person ye humana. Free party money ye humano. Ube try ye humano. Ukofa you chairman abronye and those people abronye consider the region man region Asama one MP. People are still talking. Mutia ya dia banyan ya ye adwuma de mo abo aban mu on de medenya ne ye na ya kache judge so on jail kwame plus and ya kende Japan trampoline fi America ba ya nko mu jail mi sa no pa no kende Japan se kwame bi jami bi bia ma bia no bagan it no bo ken no me kasa won no we bro how no bo ken no me kan. I put my personal interest aside and say I will listen to this man. Don't be silly. It is because of that man. I say kwame, I'm stopping everything. Me also me share senators be waha me kati bibia. I will be in Ghana tomorrow morning before you go to court. And the man came just to ensure that I'm fine. Until no honorable can frame here. Say oh yeah NDC ni kwa na make cancel we are trying to say you have to be grateful. Go and listen to what the man has to say. But at this point, you know, bibia me bia no, it goes beyond my personal interest. And what somebody has done for me, it is in the interest of the people of Gomoa Central. That is the reason why I was having a communication with Honorable Ken. I think your man can me find the phone and find me because or me and he has done me bad, he has done me dirty.
Prophet Adom Duah. What kind of you? Evangelist Dina as someone mami. There are for echo share pay so a fan is so bola or ton a short dem nesi yes moja. Mammy sank a bear FD for and coyam hushimo a payaba a become myself.
Sir, who was so boromoja bra FD for and testifying who say I didn't need penuma mesrem FD for say moon consoling to sorry namun congressania manu so borone and pampani kokonu amuka kamang nyame mani nyinano moon testifying we say and now say what's up for a person who tomb so boroni adeno fa a doctor for no moment tase a man on the man about nipa ne ba oni moja say onum so borua Befa ni muja ene ne honhom ene ne na yin befa bebre anya sugar because of soboro muja bebre anya sugar because of asofo binom eniama bi omotonton manya meba
evangelist obey original NPP apostle Rofo Oyemi wait Agent NPP apostle.
Yes.
Say ya to a
Akasawi. Now Philadelphia for one better. Yes.
Look, and we have to Ghana before month family Nancy fam.
Yes. For instance, as we have divided Ghana along political lines, recently we saw that evangelist, that lady, who always stand on the platform of the NPP to campaign for them, insulting me and making mockery of me. Yes. Should he enter into election, can they come to me seeking for our votes?
FM station at the Pia will give us what? I had this for an NPP for.
I am NPP for.
Yeah. NPP for.
Thank you.
NPP for.
Say politics no edru baby out. I saw them and him. Let us say, and this is for Nankasa womu buadi physically. Womu buadi. Womu empenta one tower. Hey, that be I do wa can woman cause send up a pay air say to say. Obi crow and this party no can be written. In ten persona, then penny for nothing, eh? Chuano sign. No copacho. Now so NPP for o pa ye no said wo mu fi e bia ne na bro nya yi wa ya obi afi no we country we no ya country NPP party no em say jamaje say wo mu koti bia o Benin because say na wo mu ye wo mu ho o memu no ye no bi de ye hunu so na no she demonstration na wo mu ye ya wo mu koti sa kaya yo for kodi wo mechi e koti sa street boys wo mu kita placard e bisa wo ma wo mu nim ne ya twere wo so ubi say bi ma wo so ye hu ne ye ho yet see a baby near friends say and bedi wo much na wo ye demonstration e bi no nom red and apatutu and na wo mu didi nkrofo eji say wo ye demonstration with no aim and omo demonstration. Amanyoko no eko akosise. Na parliamentary prime minister eko so no so. Hwan na efa say na ensem na ekeka kono de akwai say get connected Kennedy e Japan honorable akompreko na akwai say all cool. Hwan na efa ha dwenkyere part of comment section 7MTV network esu in Kyei say ensem ahodo atwomana no men na ya nyamte mekoso ababa no e de aba abesumu I would see Jumidi esu nti bon homode so we follow 7MTV Facebook subscribe page no our YouTube send a be ensem ahodo e bi na ensem paso me de ba ya no nya bi atowasem makra
7MTV New Vision.